Welcome everybody back to your channel, Roughneck Adventures, and we're off to a little bit of a rough start. Yeah, I did jump the gun a little bit, but you can see that we got some stuff on the bench tonight, and as the title says, is this the way? So how's everyone doing tonight? Let's do a sound check here. I think the sound check's good. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything going well? And generally we do a talking wrench type thing, and this is sort of a talking wrench thing, but is this the way? You tell me. What you got? What is set up here? Right down here, you will see the same thing that's I'm wearing around my chest. It is a Mythosaur amulet or pendant or whatever you may or may not know. And we got to do some cleanup work on these. We are working on several things. Behind me there is a mold in the process of setting up. What that means is I did a casting of something earlier, and now I'm waiting for the chemicals and things to do its stuff. So it's about a 24-hour window or so before I can basically demold it and see how my molding skills were this time around, and hopefully they did good, because it's a big mold and costs quite a bit of money to do. That is for my Dragon Egg for Dragon Realm Con, which is going to be in Danbury on the 21st and the 22nd. And that is definitely a kind of they're gonna have Dragon Ball Z voice actors there. They're gonna have a bunch of different voice actors there and panels, and you could buy cool things. So it's like an anime Comic-Con convention thing. And yours truly will be there with the throne, of course. And yeah, that's why we're molding the Dragon Egg. Because I only have one, and if something happens to it, it's a problem. And so we gotta keep going with that. We got 3 watching right now. That's awesome. So as you can see right here, this one's pretty clean. Got a little tiny file here. So basically what we're doing tonight is we're doing some cleanups on this. Maybe if we get done with that, we'll do a Stormtrooper helmet. And chat is very quiet tonight. Don't know what my usual guys are, but maybe because I jumped the gun. So I'm taking the flashing off. These were molded. These are molded parts, and any of the flashing and that was left off the mold is basically what I'm cleaning up. then I'll have to get a drill and drill them out. Then we paint them, and we have them ready. This is for another event that I'm going to in May. So I'm working on multiple events, and I need stuff for those events. So obviously, no rest for the wicked, right? Oh, Arkwolf says I need to do a mic check. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Can you hear me any better? Hello, hello. Let's see what's going on here. Can you hear me any better? Alright, so Arkwolf, maybe I'm not sure what's going on, man, but I can hear it through my laptop. My laptop is cranked all the way up, my volume control, and my laptop's about 2 feet from, as you can see in the video, that's where my laptop's sitting. I can hear it through my laptop speaker. Let me see what else I can do. If you're still not hearing me, let me close this out. Microphones. Let's do this. Let's see what here. The Mevo test. That's too low. I want the output all the way up. Output's all the way up. Let's crank this up a little bit. Let's drop that back down. That's hitting reds. That's back down. Hello, 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 hello. Testing. Testing. A little higher there. Testing. Is that any better? I mean, I'm hitting reds with the Mevo here. Arkwolf, that's good. Testing. Can you hear me now? Why isn't it saying that? Mevo, what are you doing to me? I'm gonna close this out. Boom. And tell me, can you hear me fine? Do I need to do something else? Do I need to adjust it more? And we lost you. Oh, okay. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve here. We have technical difficulties right now. Are you hearing me now? Is it? It is hitting. Let me see if I can make it louder. Louder. Is that any louder? Put my output all the way up. Do. And then my Mevo. There we go. I'm hitting reds consistently. Is that any better? I know you sent me something, Arkwolf, but I cannot switch over to that. My phone runs the camera. and all the outputs and audio and all that stuff. If this doesn't work, let's see, how is anybody else having trouble hearing me?
Something Dark Wolf, but I cannot switch over to that. My phone runs the camera and all the outputs and audio and all that stuff. If this doesn't work, let's see, how...
That should be better, buddy. I got things maxed out on my end, so if I sound a little funny, I'm sorry. Did it go away? What? Stay there. Stay like that. Yes, just like that. Yes, keep going. Yes, it's fine now. I just exited it. Make sure it's fine now. Give me a thumbs up if it's good or something. If it keeps up, I might have to switch over to using my phone as a microphone, which I prefer not to do. Why is this thing flipping around? It's not supposed to flip around. So, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about technical difficulties. Hopefully you all are still watching. Everything should be good. Oh, yeah. So what you see right here, look at that. Yep, that's what we're working on. And talking to you guys. This one, I need a little Dremel work here. And so in case you're wondering, this is not the finished product. This is pretty damn close to what the finished product would be. But on select few, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. This is a gemstone. This is actually my birthstone. This is emerald. I have a couple emeralds here that will be for where the eyes are. On my personal one. And it probably won't be this very one. This is just a sort of the prototype. It will be on what I want to do is cast them out of metal and then put actual gemstones in them. So these ones, gemstone ones are super expensive. So depending on the stone, because some stones are very expensive. Like if they have diamonds, you ain't gonna be able to touch that price. So that's what we're doing there. I need a drink. This is my own concoction. You won't like it, but I'll tell you what's in it. This is distilled water, electrolytes, creatine, and black pepper. A little bit of flavor. Told you wouldn't like it. Let's break out the power tools. Why don't we? Let's see. Where did I do with that Dremel? Of course, everything wants to fall down. Let me see if I can get it in this one. That's the sound of the man working on a train. Hey. Yeah, you see the Stormtrooper helmet in the back. I gotta finish that too. That's for the same event that these are for. I always have something going on. It's a little distorted, but you can hear me good, good. You're good playing with my PS5 settings. Nice. Making jewelry, guys. That's what I'm doing. Taking a little bit off here and a little bit off there. Get it cleaned up. Set that down somewhere. So disorganized right now. So what's going on? How's everything in your neck of the woods? Let's see. Anything else I need to sand on this one? This is a sander too. This is for doing the insider rings. But if I couldn't get the Dremel in there, I can get this in here. And I can do this. So there is that. And we don't really need that right now. I also have files every which way. This is a file. I can get down in here. Get those little tight holes. There isn't much on this one. A little bit on the back side here. I gotta break out the Dremel again. Break out the Dremel. Break out the Dremel and the tools. Do, 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 do. Yakking me up. Don't talk about it. Just cleaning up the edges. Oh yeah, yep. You should really be wearing the mask for that thing. smooth on the back. All the detail on the front. Looks like ivory. And all we gotta do is drill the hole on this one. So this one, my friends, is a finished deal. Sometimes when they come out of the mold, they're really good, and you don't have to do a lot of cleanup. And sometimes when they come out of the mold, you get a lot of cleanup. You have to do a lot of cleanup. It all depends. Depends. But there we go. I do got to drill the hole here, and where's my drill? My drill's over there, but where are my bits? I tell you, you come back from a vacation and you're all disorganized. Alright, one done. Except for drilling. And that we'll worry about drilling later. I'll put that off to the side. We're gonna work on these. Here's another one. This one's pretty good. We got a little bit in here. People still watching? Yo, Joker, what's up? This is the way. Yes, brother. It is. It is the way. Tell me, guys, any of you gonna go see on May 22nd the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? Now you guys are probably like, well, this is supposed to be RC stuff. We don't want to pay attention to this because no RC stuff. Plus, I got a whole shelf full of RCs right over here. I do. I don't have any of them that need work. And right now, this, because of all the events going off, has to take priority. So for this live stream, we're doing it a little different, and we're working on props. But we've done that before, so it should be nothing new to y'all. Joker, may the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you too, brother. I always say may the 4th. It is, if you're a Star Wars fan, it is a super holiday, and obviously you can see from the Stormtrooper helmets on the pikes that I'm a Star Wars fan. And I actually got to finish one of those up too. Like, I literally have one done, and the other one is not done. And that's for the same event as this too. I think I already said that. But if I didn't, yeah. I got a lot of work. A lot of work to do. I'll bring one of those over in a little bit. I'm going to get these cleaned up though. These shouldn't take too long. I mean, the mold I made, and the mold did really good, and just some of them had a lot of flash. And that's sort of my fault. I overpoured a little bit on the 2-part resin plastic. You know. Now these are not, you know, you can probably 3D print something like this. These are not 3D printed. These are molded parts. Chemical reaction makes this plastic. else is your sound is a little distorted. Can you hear you? But a little vibration through the mic. Yeah, there's. I'm having mic problems today. Hold on, I'll try to adjust it. I'm running all red as far as my microphone goes. Going into my audio mixer. Yeah, that's super red. Let me see if I can back that down. How about now, guys? Is that any better? How's my sound now? I mean, I could turn on my sound, but you're gonna hear me in the background. Yeah, that's super red. Let me see if I can back that down. How about now, guys? Is that any better? How's my sound now? I mean, I can turn on my sound, but you're gonna hear me in the background. Much better, Joker? Good, good. We'll try that for a little while. We'll try that. Much better, Joker? Good, good. Alright, we'll just set that there where I have control access on my phone. That's why you see that there. Much better. Good, good. Much better, brother. Much better. I like much better. Much better is good. So how's your day? How's everyone's day? I know, it's only Monday. I get it. Listen, normally Mondays are like y'all Sundays for me, but since I no longer have a job to go to, which kind of sucks in some ways. In other ways, it's good. You know how it sucks? Because now I can't spend money on lots of things. Just cleaning up the back here where it's slight lip. Should I have my mask, huh? Should have put a mask on. What do we got saying? Much better. With no more distortion, but you sound like you're a mile away. Your mic. Joker says, good, sunny. So I went out and ran the vortex out front. Oh, dude. Dude. Really? Dude, you know how bad I want a vortex? Joker says I sound fine. Arkwolf says I sound a mile away. There's a limit to how many adjustments I can do. Literally, my microphone is on top of the Mevo, which is literally 2.5 feet from my face. So it I need a mic. Yes, I do need an external mic. I do need a lot of things. I also need $1 million. But that ain't gonna happen. Joker, you got a Vortex 6? Is that it? Or get out there when you can, man. Run when you can. I literally haven't ran an RC since I've been back home. It's been too damn cold and too much damn snow. Yeah. Yeah, this one's nice. This one's nice. I don't there's a limit to there's a limit to well, how nice I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah. Why isn't mine flipping around? Every time I turn it flips around. What's going on with this thing? Good. Number 2 down. Only 8 more to go. Why, oh why are we spinning? Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to fix that. Not, well, I can tonight. I can. I think I have them over here. I'll put another loop going the other way and then running it that way. Any case, that's all fixed. Joker, we work with what we have and what we can afford. Arkwolf's laughing. Yes, Joker, we do work with what we have and what we can afford. And sometimes you can afford more, and sometimes the way of life takes away your abilities to afford more. And then you're stuck with scrambling around trying to just make bills meet. Where's kind of where I'm at. Kind of where I'm at. If I can make enough just to make my bills, I would be happy. There's another one that came out really clean. I have some that aren't, but very little cleanup. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit over here. Yep. This little ring sander for when you make rings. It's like sandpaper. It's wrapped on a certain edge. It's on a doll. Works out pretty good to get in there. Otherwise, I'm trying to get the Dremel in there. That ain't gonna work too well. But this works out good. Working out real good. What's going on, Forever Breath? Holla! I'm on a work break. Those look nice. Thank you, Forever. Yeah, they see the one around my neck. This is somewhat what the finished product looked like, except for, obviously, I think you already know that emeralds in the eyes, and the emeralds are because it's my birthstone. It could be any stone, but yeah, these ones aren't gonna have gemstones. These ones are just, you know, I gotta drill the hole for the rawhide to go through for the necklace part, and then you know, paint them up and be done. Ark Wolf, I'm so broke I can't afford to pay attention. That's funny. Joker, roll. Let's see what else we got here. Forever's laughing too. Good one, Ark Wolf. Yeah, you can be. You can be funny at times, brother. Speaking of, we gotta hit the trails soon. Well, when the snow melts. Or get your SCX-30. I'll take my SCX-30 and we'll go find a place that we can crawl the SCX-30s inside. I gotta clean that up. I need the Dremel. Power tools. As about as evil as I could probably sound. I'm too nice. A little bit here, a little bit there. Now we want to get the back. I'll grind it down a little bit. And then I'm just knocking off the flash there. Ark Wolf, next Monday we go live with the 30s and the 24 scale. From where? You're gonna come here and hang out in my basement? and run on my little tiny pile of rocks, or are we going to try to shoot from Madness? Or no, I don't know. I don't know. Madness ain't that great though. I want to do Madness. The other place, there's a couple other places that have an SCX30. Course. One of them is in down by Danbury, which is still far. Madness is closer. Um, Arkwolf, did you do anything to your 30? Because mine's still bone stock. Once again, I still gotta drill these out, but they're cleaned. That one's cleaned up. That's 3. Arkwolf, maybe what? Maybe you did something to your 30, or are you leaving it stock for now? Because if you did something, we can't compete because mine's stock and I can't do anything now with it. Or maybe you want to come out Monday and we should go crawl like somewhere, like indoorish, obviously. Or it's supposed to be 65 Monday. Maybe, I don't know. We'll talk about it. Joker goes, looking good. Thank you, brother. Now we're going to take one of the ones that have that's a lot rougher. Look at that. You see it? This is what examples of what can happen. And it's flash, but some of it's light and some of it isn't. See what I can break loose. Use your fingers sometimes, and you have flash. Sometimes it just breaks away, and you're lucky. And other times, you're not so lucky. Arkwolf says his SCX30 is stock. That's fine by me because that's all I'm running right now. I think I'm going to have to sell this one at a discount. So this I would consider a reject one. I don't know what happened with the curing process with the chemicals, but it's awful soft. Like I could probably even do this. It's so freaking soft. Shouldn't be this soft. Look. Yeah, this is a reject. Reject. Reject, reject. Figures. I mean, I can still do something with it, but anyhow, when the hole is done out, like I shouldn't have been able to push that through, but it would look like that. But this is ultra like bendy, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be super hard. So this is a reject. We'll set that one off to the side. Of course, I won't get it confused because I pushed this through to put the hole through it. And the rest of them, I can't do that. I literally have to drill it. The 2-part resin plastic is super strong when done right. Some kind of contaminant or something might have gotten into that batch. And this one just set over to the side. Damn it. When that happens, that's money out of my pocket, and not something I particularly like. It happens. Alright, this thing is going to drive me nuts. Still got 2, 4, I got 6 more to clean up, but this thing keeps spinning around. Let me see what I got. Let's bring this over here. A little tweezers. I'm gonna fix this stupid thing from spinning around anymore. No spinny, spinny, spinny. Solder. That's for holding gemstones. Maybe one of these. Little clasp. Like this. Maybe this. Do I have anything better? I'm sure I do. What's in here? More for gems. More for gems. Maybe that. So what else I got? Got a couple options. Holy nuts. What was I thinking? Oh, Jesus. Sweet Mary and Joseph. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to do this? Maybe this. No, not this. Let's see what other options we have. If you're just joining, yes, what you were witnessing is me making jewelry. Basically. I have more stuff over there in another case, but this is some of my smaller stuff. Like I got tie clips, all sorts of little device things, rings, bands for rings, stuff to make bands. All sorts of clasps, which this one right here, let's see, will fit? Don't think that's gonna fit. Looking for a clasp. Looking for a clasp. It's what we're doing right now. Right? What's this? What's in here? This is what. Let's see. Check this out, guys. It's a swivel clasp. I don't know if you can see that. It goes whoop, closes. I don't know if this will work though. No. That's not going to work. Another band for making another ring. This is for your tie. Like if you men that wear ties, this is what this is for. 1930s style stuff. Some of you may or may not know about that. Another ring. clasp on here? Oh, I don't want to have to bend one myself. I might have to. That's not going to work. This might work, but I didn't want to have to do it this way. And this might work, but I think I'd rather do it this way. Rather do it this way, I think. Use one of these. Is that gonna fit? Will that fit through there? Is that gonna work? No, too big, Andy, too big, Dr. Jones. That's not gonna work. So we're not doing that. Not those, not these, not these. Shoot, I'm running out of options here. My fat fingers can't get it up. Give me the tweezers. Let's see. This is actually for an earring. To make your own earrings, you put gemstone there. This is the back. You put it through. I wonder if my ear hole's still there. I used to have an earring years ago. That's right, your boy had an earring. I was a rebel once upon a time, and then I got old. Oh, these are too small too. Damn. Yes. Oh, this is super soft though. That's the reason I don't like this. Saving on the close. Alright. Booyah. Sorry, most people that wouldn't bother, but it was just twisting all the time, and it was bugging the hell out of me. Now, if that was just, it might have been too small. That's what she said. Forever Ref, that's what she said. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. You're priceless. I knew there's a reason I like you. There's a lot of reasons why I like you. Come on. This is a tight fit. You're gonna say that again? That's what she said. Come on. Oh, the Roughneck Kid hat is in the car. That's why I'm not wearing it tonight. Plus, I'm been working all day. Like I literally been making these things, and then I've been making a dragon egg. Forever breath. Oh, thank you. Forever breath. I was gonna LOL, but you already know I said it out loud. Yeah. This is I got it. I got it. This should stop it from freaking twisting every which direction on me. No, no, these ones are not gonna have that. I'm sorry. You only get so much for the the amount I'm asking, which is stupidly cheap. Stupidly cheap. Another. Mm. 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 Tie a freaking knot, damn hands. That's all I'm doing. Tie a freaking knot. Boom. I probably should have done that on me, but there we go. No more flippy round. I fix, I fix, I fix, I fix. Forever. If I forever wanted one of these, I think I would have to do it nice, not do it special, I guess. I gotta pull this stuff back away. Bam. Oh, only a small piece of my jewelry making stuff. Story behind this. You're probably wondering, why do I have jewelry making stuff? Like, you make other things. I inherited jewelry making stuff when I was 16. So I've had gemstones and this stuff for a very long time. A relative of mine, a great uncle, which I barely knew, who worked out of Boston, he was a doctor or something, was my grandmother's sister's husband. This was what he did for a hobby, and it was given to me, and I did nothing with it until recently. So I still have a lot of gemstones. I still have like rubies, and I have emeralds, and I have sapphires and all that stuff. I did nothing with it until recently. Oops. So yeah, I have stuff and the capabilities of making stuff, but it has come in handy. Hence this. Actually, gotta fix the cross my grandmother gave me too, which I can use something from here. I also, this is one of his tools for doing. This is exactly what this is for. So when you're making rings, you make these bands, and you get these little. You want it to be smooth, so you slide this down onto here, and you spin it around to smooth out the band. That's this is. All right, so how old this stuff is? This is like 1930 stuff, like 1935, 1940, right around that time. Those early years before it's pre 1960, and so they didn't have tools like this Dremel. Everything was done by hand. Everything took longer, and everything was built to last. To be honest, like we now produce stuff that isn't built to last. There. Yep. So much better. Alright. That one can sit there. We'll go on to this one. Jesus, this was super clean. How's that for a little bit of a detour? Forever Breath. You can make some awesome stuff with that. I also inherited a workshop and the jewelry making supplies and things. Now just to figure it all out. Aside from the jewelry stuff, I know that already. Yeah, of course you do. You're a very crafty woman. Forever Breath, gotta go and learn more wood shop, and yeah, it was built to last. Exactly. Everything back then was built to last. I have a full shop. I have down here, obviously, but like I have a full shop that's not heated in a whole nother building. You know, Forever, we're gonna have to get together at some point. You know, it's just I think, yeah. I mean, outside of everything else, but you know, hang out, work on stuff, talk shop. Stuff like that. This one's clean. Why isn't it? Why is this being funny now? Here. Go. Being funny. This one's fairly clean. Actually, it's really clean. I don't really. Little file to get in those little crevices. Forever. Well, yeah, we should be soon. I'll send you info on all the events I'm doing after I finish teaching. Yes, you're a very busy girl, but yes. Yeah, send me all the info. And I'll send you photos of the mold for the dragon egg, the mold. The mold's actually behind me. It's actually sitting there doing the molding thing. The silicone has to set up for 24 hours before I can demold it, so my dragon egg is inside that. And then I'll have the ability to make more dragon eggs. So there is that. And that's not for Dragon Con. I'm only bringing one egg with me because I'm not selling anything. But at least that part of it would be done. I'm not sure on what I want to cast the eggs out of. Heck, this one's so clean. I don't need the Dremel at all. I don't think. Clean up. I love it when they come out so clean, when they're not like, oh, I have a couple of real bad ones, but when they come out perfect like that, like it's just very little work I have to do. It's a good thing. Saves me time, especially I'm doing like 10 of these. Well, there was 10. The one defective one, I can't, quality control, I can't sell that. If I did, it'd have to be extremely discounted, and it's a strength thing. It won't last. It's just, these are strong. That, something happened to that batch. I'll have to see if I have any more. I'm running low on supplies, so you know when you have limited funds. I wonder if I can. Limited funds makes it so much harder. Oh no, crap. I have 2 drill bits sitting right in front of me. I didn't even know that. Let's see. Or this one. Where's my drill? Wah! Gonna fall. Little stool. Let's do the tiny. Oh, is this broken? Is that why it's sitting over there? I don't know why it's over there. Oh, that is not straight. It's so small, I don't know if I can grab this straight. Try not to drill my hand, right? I think I need the big one. Be here forever with that little dinky thing. I think I need the big one. I'm gonna have to do this to all of them eventually, so I might as well just do it, right? Now that I saw I had a drill bit sitting right there and I didn't even realize it. So I don't drill my hand or my table or anything else. There we go. Perfect. Now you can see it's all cleaned up. Cool, huh? And then they're gonna come with rawhide. Rawhide. It's coming. I ordered it through Amazon because I couldn't get to Michael's, and Michael's is far away from where I live, so I just ordered it. So I got 5 feet of this coming to go on these after they're all painted up to look like Beskar. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you know what Beskar is. I shouldn't have to explain that. Well, crap, since I got this whole jiggy thing going here, let's just keep on drilling. If I can get it to start, I might have to switch back and forth to the other one. Come on. Keep on drilling. Keep on drilling. Well, that's 3 that are ready for hit the paint table. Forever, I live in the middle of 2 Michaels, just so you know. You're lucky. I live out in the sticks. There ain't no Joanne Fabrics. There ain't no Michaels over here. There is a fabric store in Colchester, but they only sell like sewing stuff, not like stuff that I can actually woo! Money in the bank. 400. Obviously, they're gonna be painted up. Obviously, obviously. Alright, we have this one, which once again is a very clean pull for out of the mold. And yeah. Just needs a little bit of dremeling. You don't really want any sharp edges, and it's on the back side, so I'm not worried about what grit it is. Okay, so there's a little bit right here. That's what this little file is for. Just to get these little tiny spots. Like that. You know, forever lives, you live in more cityfied, civilized areas, I should say. And I live in the Wild Wild West. A Wild Wild, wicked Wild Wild West. Jim West, Desperado. You know, you don't want none of this, gunning this, running this. Okay, I'll stop. At least you guys get a laugh. You get to laugh at me sometimes. Well, chat has gone quiet. Beautiful. Now we gotta drill it. I mean, they don't get much cleaner than that. If I was being super picky, I would put them down on like very fine grit sandpaper. Just the back and make it. But I am not being that picky. Not for that price. Alright, I still gotta paint them. A lot of work goes into making these. You have to had to make a mold, had to like do all that. You know, you make a mold and then you have to mix the chemicals and you have to inject the mold, and then you have to demold it, and you have to clean the mold up, and then you got to go through and clean these up, and then you got to paint them, and yeah, you're getting a heck of a deal. If I was charging what I normally charge for labor on things. Forever. We could trade. I want to live in the RV in the woods, but anyway, I've got to go. Teach. Oh, you're leaving me. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's the big one. I'm coming, Ellis. It's the big one. All right, you go teach. And no, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I grew up in Maine in the woods, and things might not be as convenient for me to get, but I can still get them. Especially now with Amazon. They just drop it at the door. I have to just wait a couple days. That's it. No big deal. But since you do like living in the woods, and you do like van life, and you do like stuff, girl, and you're an artist and creative, and you teach and speak multiple languages, and are beautiful, I don't know. Might have to start designing a ring for you. You're checking all the boxes. With that, I hope you have a big old smile on your face and you go and have a lovely evening teaching, and I'll reach out soon. Have yourself a wonderful night, and this is the way. Well, we now have 3 watching my craziness. We have 4 of these ready. No, we got 5 of these ready for paint. Oh, here's another one that I don't know about. We'll have to see. Some contaminants got into the mold. And I don't know. We'll see if we can sand that out. I think we're going to save this one for later. This has got this one's going to be a hard one to try to salvage. What we got here? I'm going to have to clean this whole mat up. This mat is supposed to be my RC mat, and I'm sitting here like, just sanding away and all on top of it. Once again, I'm breaking the flash off it onto the RC mat as I complained about it. Go figure, right? And yeah. Go figure. Oh, what is up with that? Ooh, lots of sanding on the back too. I mean, it looks great. Oh, good. We got rid of that one. Don't have to sand in there now. It's just flash, but some of that flash, like I said, this is very strong stuff. Some of that flash is tough. Like all this. See it? All this flash. You gotta break out this. Boom, 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 boom. Kicked up some dust. Kicked up some dust. Come on. Get it in the middle. Boom. Another one down. Another one down. Another one down. Another one bites dust. Hey, what you say? Do. We got 3 left. What you all saying in the chat? 3 watching. Good, good, good. We like it when people watch. This one's pretty clean. Once again, sharp edges back here need to be knocked down. I don't think I have to do any sanding really, other than the back half. I mean, a little bit there. Always seems to be a little bit right there. Now I'm just being picky. Now I'm just being picky, guys. The back, just a little bit. Just so it's not sharp. Obviously, I have to wash these before painting them. Ta-da. Another one. Am I being picky? Or does that look like a little bit there? Shouldn't be so picky. Alright. Saving that problem child for last. There's some more flash. A little bit here, a little bit there. What this thing's doing. Just changing up angles on me. Is it even working? We got 3 still watching. Well, we're doing something right. Nobody's left me, well, other than forever, but story of my life. Girl comes in, sweeps me off my feet, makes my heart go pitter patter, and then disappears just as quickly. Oof. And here's a... I said, this stuff is strong, and sometimes you have no choice but to resort to power tools if you're going to get it done. Yeah. Takes a little finesse though. Oh, I can't get in there. Not with that. I can't get in there. Just gonna... Oh, sorry, cat chat with Joker. Well, I am going to go. Wolf Disney's is having the Mofo Monday right now. Okay, night group, go for it, Joker. Mofo Monday with the Wolf Pack. Arrgh! Go for it, man. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you later, brother. Sorry it took me a minute to look. I was sanding. But yeah, go hang with them, and thank you for dropping in once again. I'm glad you did. Thank you for all your support. This one's being tough. Sometimes you just have to call it good enough. If I go this way. Alright, we gotta do the back a little bit, drill it, and then we got the problem child. This is the problem child. I don't know if that's gonna be salvageable. The other one wasn't salvageable. That happens. Woohoo! Drilling time. Everyone likes a good drill every now and then. Ta-da. This one, this one, this one. This is the problem child. You can see it's discolored. Something got in the mold. It doesn't surprise me. Sometimes that happens, especially when you're working on two different projects at once. It's easy to get cross-contaminated. Easy for that to happen. Well, 8 out of 10 are good. Should I even mess with this? Oof. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pulling that contaminant off. And yeah, this is a no-go. I'll show you in a minute. Literally. Can you see the eye hole? It's not even fully formed. that whatever was in that mold messed that up. That one's not even worth me going through. So 2 bad ones out of the 10 I casted. That's what it is. I can cast more. I have the mold, but we covered in plastic. Good thing I had a cap on my drink. So Joker's off. There's 2 watching. Who do we got left? Anyone left out in the chat? Anyone want a Chatterooski? Ooh. That's some kick. You probably wonder what I'm drinking. I explained to you guys before what I was drinking, but I'll just explain it again. It's a concoction. Literally, it's distilled water. Or vape. It's, which removes all the chemicals and stuff because I distill it myself. And then creatine, electrolytes, and pepper. The electrolytes have a little bit of salt. The salt and the pepper, I forget what the pepper does, but it has a health benefit about absorbing something. So a little bit of pepper and creatine. And how much creatine? 10 grams. I've been drinking it all day. Alright, we gotta clean up our mess. Nice little file here. Stick this in my tool rack over here for now. So we did pretty good, guys. We got 8 of them. 2 are bad. One's really bad. The other is, it's just, it didn't cure right. And I'm wondering if it's the same contaminants that killed them both. Could have been. Aha! Paper towel. We're gonna clean up our mess. Some Vanquish stuff. I don't know what that came of. Or that, or that, but just spray this down. I get the spray. Spray the paper towel. I'm going to do a better job when we're not streaming. This is just to get some of it off. There we go. Let me clean out my phone. All right, we got that cleaned up. That cleaned up. That cleaned up. Let's lay them out so you can see them one last time. These are the ones that worked. All these right here. We cleaned all those up together. 2 of them were bad, so I can't sell those. Those are junk. But got 8 good ones out of the 10 I casted, so that's not too bad. I mean, you're always going to scrap some. If I scrap 2, that's fine. Scrapping 2 is okay. The next step on these is to hit the paint. We're not doing that. We're not doing that live. We're not. Got too much electronics and cameras, and it would have to be way over there, and we're not taking that chance. No. But Camaro boy, what's up, man? What's up? How long you been then? How long you been watching? You just stopped in to say hi? Oh, plastic. Flying everywhere. Plastic. What's going on, Camaro man? You are at the tail end of this stream, brother. Just stopped in? Cool, cool. Hey, I'm gonna call you as soon as I finish this, because I have an experiment, and you might be up your alley. It's to do with silicone and temps and stuff. Something I might want to try. Ark Wolf, sorry, I'm selling car parts right now. Selling car parts? What car parts? I guess you gotta make the money when you can make the money. That's for sure. Uh, I set. Hey guys, tell me. I set the computer to auto change, flip the screens like that. Is that cool or is that like kind of slightly annoying? Because I figured that it's one less thing I have to try to switch back and forth to, but I don't. I don't know. Just so you know, Camaro Boy, this is what we were working on today. I casted 10 of them. 2 were bad. So. I don't know. Did it focus on that? Did it focus at all? Let's see. It's gonna focus on it? Yeah, it's hard to see in the with the white and the lights and the I get it. Yeah, man, I'll get. Camaro Boy, you got me right. You got me right. I do. I really do. I actually know that you probably have a lot of aluminum because it came from the machine shop I used to work for, and I know you have the capabilities. And I would like to talk to you about it because this is a gemstone. This is my birthstone. And if I'm going to put actual stones inside one of these, I think it should go metal. And I don't need many of them, but we'll talk. I'll call you. Because I was looking at the setup to do it, and I was just like, wait a minute, my friend has the setup. Like, why am I pricing out insane amount of money to try to do this when I know someone that can easily do it? So, yeah. You know, we'll talk. I'll call you pretty soon. All right, well, yeah, if you can sandcast him, then that would be awesome too. Yeah, I can get you with the silicone mold. I can pop out as many copies as you want. These ones here, I actually got them. I don't know if I have are are made and cleaned up for my brain is not working for the Star Wars event on May the 4th that I have to do. That's a paid gig. Those don't have to be metal. Those are not going to be metal. But the metal ones, I do want to do special things with those, and we'll talk. So there's 3 people watching, 4 people watching. I don't know. People are popping in and out like yo-yos. I guess they're wondering what I've been up to. Well, obviously this is what we've been up to all night. This is what we did. What we did tonight. Tomorrow night might be a different stream. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I kind of want to, but I don't have a lot to show you. I guess we can work on the Stormtrooper helmet. I guess we can do that tomorrow night. Um, or tomorrow or whatever. Listen, I have a mold back here, sitting back here. You probably can't see it sitting on the other table. It's it's the silicone setting up right now. That takes a full 24 hours. Actually, that silicone actually works pretty quick, so it might be a little less than 24 hours. But I'm not going to take and demold that and look at, and hopefully that mold work, because that was a lot of money to make that work. That was that's my dragon egg that's inside that mold that I'm molding, and I only had one dragon egg that I made, and now I'm making a copy. Well, I'm making the ability to make copies of it out of a different material, because the way I made mine, I thought it would work out really good, but it had some problems when it came to safety, because I used thumbtacks and stuff, and when it's extreme weather, when you're out in fair, the glues and stuff started coming undone, so I had to keep repairing it. And it kind of concerned me that maybe someone could have got hurt, and especially children, and therefore I have to build a whole nother dragon egg. So the easiest way was to make it so I can make duplicates and triplicates. So that's what's sitting back there. It's a mold, but I think I'll probably just take that all apart off camera. That's not something maybe I'll show it to you on camera, but don't think I want to wait around for going live. But as of right now, guys, I'm winding this down. We got 2 watching still. I just want to say thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for watching and joining me tonight. I know it wasn't RC stuff. I can't always do RC stuff, but hey, I try to bring content of some sort, and it is Roughneck Adventures, so that could be anything. And today's adventure was me cleaning up these things, getting ready for another adventure. It's just how sometimes it works, and like you could see, they came out great, and you watched me do it, and we talked, and hopefully had some laughs and some good times, and yeah, it's generally how it goes. As you can see, I'm right there. And right here. Cool. Awesome. I'm glad that we were able to cover it. I'm glad you guys were able to join me to watch the process. Don't worry, more RC stuff is coming. Just gotta give me some time on it. I have to do these things that I'm obligated to do because I have contracts, and that has to get done first, and then we always come back to RC eventually. And besides, yesterday I dropped an RC video, so it's not like you haven't gotten the RC content. It's just not on this live stream today. You will. SCX30 stuff is coming. SCX30 stuff is definitely coming. But thank you all. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. And those of you that have been with me for years, thank you for sticking with me. We're going to keep pushing, and hopefully someday, maybe with luck and hope and prayer, we'll become monetized and be able to bring you a lot more stuff other than what I've been normally doing. It helps when you have funding. I don't have funding right now, so you're just getting what I can do. Well, it is that time, and I'm going to tell you, get off that sofa, put down that video game controller, shut off that TV, and walk to the door. Turn that handle and step outside, because you never know what adventure awaits. And I'll see you around the globe. Now get out there, play hard, and play dirty.